Hey guys, welcome back to Buildz. How are you all doing today? Hope you guys have an amazing day. I just want to say thank you so much for the support recently on my channel. I really do appreciate it, and I'm starting to realize I really do have fans now. I really do have proper loyal subscribers, people that come back to my videos on a regular basis and really do support this channel. I just got to say thank you to every single one of you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that, and if it wasn't for people like you, I wouldn't be making content. So anyway guys, welcome to the Beach House Let's Build. As you can see, a lot has been done since the last episode. That wasn't planned. We actually recorded an episode about a week ago, and after we recorded the video about a week ago, my file corrupted and I lost inspiration and didn't make another episode, well, till this week, which is 1 week after that, of course. So a lot has been done, and I really do deeply apologize for that, but we will be explaining everything anyway, so don't worry. It's not like you're going to miss out on anything. It's just today's video isn't going to be a video where I'm building. It's kind of just going to be a video of me showing you guys what you missed. But I gotta say, the job that me and Shivery did to this house is absolutely freaking incredible. Like, it's mad. It's mind-blowing. Like, I'm still in shock. This house is just so freaking sexy. But anyway, I guess let's get started on the Let's Build. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to come in by 1, 2, 3. And this is where we start this little road path, which is of course as wide as the garage. And we have this texture mix of stone and diorite, just a random texture mix, and this just connects to the garage where we come in 1, and then we have a divider using an anvil. Now I have a tutorial on this car. I will link it in the description now so you guys can see an accurate tutorial on how to build this thing. This one has a couple modifications: an anvil inside, a trapdoor on the front, and some spotlight player heads to kind of give it that headlight look, which I think looks really cool. They were actually changes by Shivery, so Shivery, well done man. We actually have red ones on the back. Check out how freaking sick these things look. They look pretty damn amazing. And Shivery, oh boy, what did he do? He pimped our bike. So this bike is black stained clay. We got some snow or acacia wood, a dark oak wood stair, and then same, you've got a big button inside a Nightingale frame and some welded tripwire hooks just on top. But if you don't have welded it, guys, you can put levers on these blocks right here, and it'll still look pretty badass. But anyway, now let's get over from here. So now what you're going to want to do is come across by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks, come forwards 1, and then we've got these 4x1s of stone pressure plates, and they go every other block, as you can see, towards the entrance, where we then have an anvil divider, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 long. And we're just going to cover all the exterior stuff first, guys, and then we'll get into the interior and all that cool stuff. But you guys would have remembered there was a massive slab going through the entire middle of the build, and that was just kind of like a plot line, just to say this is the boundary of my plot, this is where the plot is starting. And me and Shivery start developing walls now. So from this side, just comes out by 2. And on this side, we actually have something amazing, which you guys are going to freak out over. Look at these babies. I'm going to explain how it's done in a second. So now what we have on this side is a 4 wide wall and iron doors. Now these are welded, of course. But I would say if you don't have welded, just use normal snow. And actually, no, that. If you don't have welded, use carpet and just normal white carpet and just stack it on top of each other. It still look pretty cool. But these are actually welded doors, 2 on top of each other, as you can see, or 1 on top of each other even, with a snow layer on top. Hey man, just recording. I get loads of TP requests, so I just like to let the supporters know I'm recording when I am. And then we just got 2 blocks right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of these guys. And then we have this beautiful little garden feature, which is kind of like this bush shade statue thingy. Don't know what to call it, but this is going to be a hard one to explain. But let's try to do it anyways. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, let me just clear inventory. So you're going to need some spruce fences. He likes to just come and have a look around the building. You know, why not? Let's let him see it. So we need some spruce wood fences, some dark oak fences. Then you need some oak leaves, some spruce leaves, and you're going to need some birch wood stairs, some iron bars, and some carpet if you don't have wild edit. Like some white carpet would work well. If you have wild edit, get yourself out of bed and some signs, and bam, we are all Gucci. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come from 1, 2, 3, 4 in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across, and place down a spruce fence. Then on top, a dark oak fence, beside a spruce fence, and then you're going to want to place 2 oak leaf bushes. On top of this, you're going to need a spruce leaf. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly around this build with this very helpful kind of like cursor on, and just show you guys what's up. I know this isn't very professional, but I hope you understand. I'm going to make it pretty easy. I could definitely follow this. I've followed tutorials that were being pretty bad before, where no one actually tells you what to do for anything. They literally just, you know, don't count measurements and just fly around, kind of like what I'm doing at the moment. But I do hope you guys understand. I'm going to try and make it seem as easy as I can, I guess. And anyway, there will be a download on the final part, so if you do fail, you can still check out the house. Then in between we have a wood stair right here, and we have an iron bar right in front, and we actually have water on top to do this. It's //set water : 1, and then you have that beautiful water table. If not, just put white carpet on top. And I actually used the stop lag command to actually chop this bed in half. We don't have stop lag on right now. Hold on a sec. Okay, it's kind of funky. Don't know why that's not working. But we have a half chopped in half bed with some signs on the back and side, because these sections are actually see-through, so that helps hide that. Now for this area of lawn, I've just gone round CI again with some azure bullets and some dead bushes, and I put these 3 just right here, and I got some azure bullets, put a couple around here, then I put a couple around this side, and very occasionally in some little spaces I put down a couple red tulips just to give it a little bit of popping colour. And I think just adding tiny little details like that really does just make a massive difference to your build, and really just adds a little bit of life and colour. So as you can see, this place is looking just goddamn beautiful. For this area, we've pimped it a little bit. We've moved the TV cabinet down several blocks so it's one off the ground, and we've put iron bars on the side and just little ferns underneath instead of the tall grass. Right here, 2 away from the swimming pool, 2 in, we have an acacia wood fence, and we have the Pearly Bum 2's head, which is a beautiful little speaker. So, you know, as they're sun lounging, looking at the gorgeous sea views on that pool, they can listen to their favorite Spotify Bluetooth tunes. Right here we have something super wild edity by Shivery, and this is an iron bar, 2 black stained glass panes. As you can see, 3 black stained glass panes, an iron bar, and this is actually different layers of snow hovering in the air. I'd recommend you replicate this shape with carpet and put string underneath if you don't have wild edit. As you can see, it can be quite easily done. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 through the middle, and we have 4 on the sides. So it should look like that, and that's just gonna give them a little bit of shade. You know, they're gonna get nice tan legs, that's for sure. The end guy, he's kind of a bit unlucky. It's not so shaded, but I think that thing looks amazing. Really does just add a little bit of, you know, detail to the area. It was needed. This area was looking very plain. I mean, Shivery came, we spiced it up. It looks sick now. Now for the exterior, we didn't do a huge amount of things, except I added some grass around, and I started making this shower design, which is like 200% worded. I'm so sorry guys, but you know, it looks amazing. And this shower design is actually pretty cool. I'm going to explain a, you know, word edit free way of doing the things. But in this area we had a bench. I removed the bench. We actually put hooper hoppers down. We put 1, 2, 3, 4 of these down, as you can see in this pattern. Then we put iron blocks through the middle, 5 high. And we surrounded the area with stone slabs and put little water spills, which can only be done through world edit, which is water:1. Then on this side, I added some little towel racks, and these are 3x3, of course, just our carpet, perfectly doable in even vanilla. And we have some white, well, they should be white, little towels right here, which are of course the banners. Now these guys are like 200% world edit with buttons underneath. You guys are going to be flipping out about that. But what I would say is just put normal levers and attach it to there. These are of course more realistic, but that's just what you can do with world edit. We've got some little feet washers here as well. Across the top, this is also doable in vanilla. We just have some signs which are kind of like shutters for when it gets too sunny, or maybe it's raining, you know, and you want to get dry, so you're gonna be under here maybe getting your towels ready and just waiting for the weather to calm down. Right here, I thought, why not add a little bush feature? You know, Keralis taught me how to build modern, and I respect Keralis massively. I'm sure just like many of you, and I always try and add a little bush feature in my build with everyone I do. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some spruce leaves, some birch leaves, and a spruce wood fence. We have a fence here, 2 spruce leaves, 1 spruce leaf. Then we have 2 fences, 2 birch leaves, 2 fences, 3 fences even. Then a fence in the middle, spruce, fence. Let's just do this, guys, so you can just see as we go up. So you guys now get the design idea. And that is everything for exterior. Now since we explained all the front, I'm going to fly over to the front again and get into this section of the build, which is pretty damn amazing. So we're going to come from this, and we're going to jump 4 onto some black carpet, some grey carpet, and then 3 in wide of some more black carpet. Then what we're going to do is we're going to jump 3 ahead, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quartz stairs. We're going to have 2 signs with a little white dash, which by the way is the and symbol, and then just F to create that little line color. And it's backed by a diorite wall, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide. We have some black banners as a striped black modern kind of look. You know, it just adds a little bit more detail, looks a bit more interesting. From up here, from 1, 2, 3 blocks above this, we have 2 tripwire hooks, which are of course the coat hangers. In the corner, just to add a little bit of life, color, and feature, we have a little spruce wood log with some birch leaves on top. You know, this corner was looking very boring. Shivery put a little bush there. You know, it livens the area up, gives it that necessary detail it was originally lacking. Coming from this block, 2 to the side, 2 in, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 tall dark oak fence stand and a little head. Now this can be a hat stand, this could even be an air conditioning unit, but I'm pretty sure, you know, like one of them fancy Dyson fans, I'm pretty sure it is a hat stand. It makes perfectly logical sense. So that is all we've done on this area. Really, to get onto this side, oh boy, how am I going to explain this? Before I explain it, let me explain it. What did I just say? I didn't just say that. Before I explain how to build it, let me explain what we have here. This is probably some of my finest work. Of course, I have to give half the credit to Shivery for coming up with a lot of these designs, but you know, I kind of had the thought process, and me and Shivery kind of built together to create the finished result. So we have a beautiful modern seating area, a beautiful kind of glass table in the middle. We have this modern concept shelving unit, which I think is unbelievable. Look how cool that is. We have a TV on this beautiful Shivery style shelving unit. Hey dude, what's up? And then we have a little aquarium below us, which I thought was just such a cool feature. I was like, Shiv, we need to add an aquarium in here. Like, you can walk over the fishes as you go into your kitchen. I was like, since it's right near the beach, that would make sense. And I thought that was just such a cool little idea. And we have an Andy fish down there as well, which I'm sure Andy would love to see. Right here we have a hi-fi unit, some speakers, you know, your main kind of would you call it, like your radio box. And then over here we have the absolutely gorgeous kitchen, probably one of my favorite kitchens ever made, designed by Chivalry. This beautiful staircase, which then leads up to the second floor, which has absolutely nothing yet. But let's get into things. So as you can see, we have, for the majority, a stone slab flooring. So fill it all in with stone slabs, but come, one pass of support, come all the way to the end here. And that's how far you're going to want to make the stone slabs. Next, what you're going to want to do is, what is everyone doing inside my house? Hold on a second, guys, let me just clean this situation up. Hey guys, so welcome back. Now the snowballers are gone, we can continue with this tutorial. So coming from this pillar here, you're going to want to come forward and place some grey carpet. Then you're going to want to make a glass kind of flooring, I guess you could say, which is 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it actually goes under the carpet as well, that's something to know. Now this is 4 blocks deep in total. We have some mushroom walls, which can only be achieved by wild edit, which I think is like //100:15. If it's not, just look it up on Google. I'm not entirely sure what it is. And then right under here, we have a mix of different prismarine materials and some cyan clay. Now on the bottom, we have a mixed sandstone and grass mix with some tall grass to represent seaweed and a handy fish in the middle. Then we have some sea lanterns to just, give it enough lighting so you can see what's actually going on down there, and also to give the room itself some lighting. Now for the ceiling, we have just used acacia wood planks, which look like snow, and these are, of course, a 6th block up, as you can see. It's covering this entire room. Now let's get into the sofas. These sofas can only be achieved by wild edit, but I would recommend just designing something very simple. I can show you a very simple design right here of sofa, so you can just do a wider version of that if you don't have wild edit, which is very easy to build. These are mad wild edit. These are Chivalry sofas, so they're gonna be. These are acacia slabs, acacia fences, some snow, which is 2 layers in height, 4 layers in height at the back. Then we have a hovering snow slate, some signs in the back, and we have a flower pot on top, which is of course your little drinking mug. These things look so goddamn comfy. Then we have one right here, which is, just one without a drinking mug, and then one right here without a drinking mug. In the corner we have oak wood, birch leaves, to represent a little kind of plant inside the house, of course, to give it a little bit more color, a little bit more life. Then right here we have some wild edited rails and some carpet with actually a black wall backing just to make the white pop out a little bit more, and once again a mushroom wall. Now these are actually 2 in by 3 up, and as you can see this space is 4 wide by 2 up, and that's actually a beautiful little feature. I love that thing. Next we have trapdoors, and we have 4 fences in the middle, and we have water on top. I showed you guys how to do that earlier. If you don't have that, I think you might be able to achieve actually making these trapdoors go up like this. You're just going to need to do some redstone underneath, and I'd recommend just putting something like black carpet on top. Now I'd recommend doing this out of black carpet, guys, or actually you could do it with the wooden trapdoors. Actually, you're just going to have to go like on this layer instead of on top right here to achieve this. But I'm going to explain the full wild edit design. We have 2 acacia wood doors on the side with a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gap in the middle, and we have the same here. We have trapdoors, 1 off the ground, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long. Then have an orange tulip inside a flower pot. And then we have a 3 wide black stained glass pane TV. Then we have a acacia wood door, 1 block to the right of that, 2 iron trapdoors, a white chest head, and then above that we have the total width of trapdoors supported on this wall, of course, that we originally built with the house. That was done by Chivalry. He's actually known for doing things like this. He comes up with just absolutely beautiful and inspirational, original TV designs and TV design units. Like, it's just incredible, dude. I don't know how you pull pull all this stuff off. But from the wall right here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks in. From this wall right here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in. And this is just to add that necessary lighting. We might jazz it up, you know, come up with a more creative light design, but for now it's just, you know, giving us that necessary color. This is 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks across to also present this area with necessary color. Getting over to this side, this is 1, 2, 3 blocks away. This is just some black stained glass panes, which comes up by 5 in height, and we have a free gap and then 5 in height on this side. Then we have black stained glass panes at the top. We have 6 of these. Behind that we have trapdoors with a 1 gap behind of, you know, block space. Then we have some cobblestone stairs with some pearly bump to play heads, and also, what are you? Does it actually say? And then we just have like a monitor in the middle. Then we have some normal signs, but we have 3 grey signs in the middle with some little lines to represent a little drawer that you can just pull out and I guess get some CDs, get a remote, just some simple storage space, etc. And actually behind here, behind this mushroom wall, actually just embedded down the ground right there, we have some sea lanterns, which just, you know, kind of gives this area some more lighting and really does highlight this unit area, makes it look, you know, cooler. Then right here, after this base, God, there's a lot of explaining. Sorry about this, guys. The next video will be a lot more enjoyable, I promise you, and I really do truly apologize for this style video. It shouldn't have happened, but what we've done is just so amazing. We wouldn't have been able to replicate it again, and, you know, I hope you guys enjoy it because I think it looks amazing. We have a 2x2 here, going down, you know, 1 slab at a time into the kitchen area. How am I going to explain this, guys? Then right here we have some stone bricks, we have 2x2 here, then we have some of these stairs, and they actually do this all the way up. As you can see, they follow that same pattern, so if you're wondering how that's done, it's done like that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in height, 2 in width, then we have some stone brick blocks, 2x2, then we have one more. Whoops, don't want to zoom in. We have one more stone stairs layer. As we come up, we then have a stone brick divider, and then we have some stairs right here, which is just like a little, you know, divider line between the flooring and this texture, just to kind of spice it up a little bit, you know, give it a nice little contrast between the two materials. Then in between this gap, we actually have a carved out space as big as the staircase, with the exception of 2 blocks either side, as you can see. We then have some andesite, which is corresponding with the ceiling height, and then going up an extra 2 blocks to be 1 block over the next floor level. There's so much explaining. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks wide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide that side, as you can see. Underneath here we have some trapdoors. You guys in vanilla even might not be able to do this unless you put, say, like some redstone behind it or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I suck at redstone, but maybe it's double, maybe I'm wrong, I'm not quite sure. Also to mention, guys, you have 2 trapdoors coming off this side. As you can see how the underneath works now, which is, you know, 3 blocks in and 3 blocks in this side as well. On top of this, we have 2 wide, we have grey stained glass panes, which are 3 tall, and then it corresponds into some white stained glass panes, which come up 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have some quartz stairs, which are just connecting to this beam here, which I think looks very, very sleek. It is a nice addition. Almost done now, guys. Now on this wall, as you can see, it's 2 wide. As we get to the back block here, as you can see, it comes down 1 slab. We're then met by a divider, which is an anvil, and then we have 3 wide of iron bars. This reaches the ceiling height, and then next to that we have some white stained glass panes, which is kind of like a little shutter in between rooms, just to, you know, give it a little divider, make it seem a little bit more enclosed. As we get to this wall, and I'm probably going to have to measure this wall for you guys. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wide. As we come in 3 blocks, we have a white wall fridge, which is 3 high, 2 wide. Normal carpet on top, 2 buttons in the middle. Then 2 blocks away we have some acacia wood, which looks like snow. And we have a 2x2 of black stained glass. And underneath that we have a 2x2 of sea lanterns, some signs on the front, some weighted pressure plates. Then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6x2 of acacia wood. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that, my computer just spazzed out. But we just said we had a 2x6 here, right? So let's just measure that. That is definitely 2x6. Then we have 2 acacia wood. We have 2 stairs, you know, 1 back to front. And then we have a stair here, a block here of acacia wood, pressure plate to represent a actual plate, and then a 2x2 of acacia wood planks. We have a flower pot here with some azure bullet in, just to, you know, give it that little bit of color, add, you know, a little bit of detail where it's necessary, and just give a little bit of life to the kitchen, really. You know, it's looking very white and very grey. Shivery's just popped a little bit of green in the corner, it's just kind of livened it up. But nice little techniques like that, guys, make a massive difference to a lot of projects. And then right here we have the microwave, which is just a backwards dispenser, some light grey stained clay, some carpet on top, and a little sign on front just saying microwave, and you got your timer. Let's get into the range hood now. This is just 2x1 of acacia wood stairs. Then we have 3 tall of acacia wood blocks, and then we just have some snow, which is actually 1 slate below the real height, so this isn't doable in vanilla. And this is 3, 4, 5, 6 wide, and then you've just got a hovering slab, not slab, slate of snow on the next level. And centered we have 2 signs with 2 little white dashes. As you can see, that's how that's done. Then coming 2 away from this, we have the middle unit. They call this an island. This is like an island unit in a kitchen, separated from the workspace area, where you can like chop food up, I guess, or maybe eat like, you know, breakfast around or something like that. Maybe you could pull up some chairs. We've got this awesome toaster head here. Look at that thing. That's freaking awesome. I love that. Guys, I don't know what the idea of this is. I'll ask Shivery to put it in the comment section for you guys. If he does forget, just look it up on Google, guys. Search in the head database and you can find any head. And this is just this is a 4x2. Then we have signs all the way around and a pressure plate just here. And that is pretty much it, guys. Apart from the lighting design, which is, let's just get the measurement. It is 2 away from here, and then 1 out, and then 1 in. And this is 4 high of snow. This is 3x4. We have 2 signs in the middle there, 2 signs in the middle there, some acacia wood fences on each corner. And then we have some sea lanterns centered in the middle. And actually the most amazing thing about this is we actually have cakes, which are actually a light. Shivery actually invented this way of lighting. Complete genius. Look how cool they look. Just absolutely mind-blowing. But anyway, guys, that is the end of the tutorial. I do apologize for this tutorial being, you know, a bit like a tutorial. I mean, our usual Let's Build videos are way more laid back. You know, I kind of talk to you guys about comments that you've left me, about subjects, and I love doing Let's Builds like that, and we're going to continue doing Let's Build like that. But see, the thing is with this episode, me and Shivery built this absolutely beautiful, you know, floor plan layout and all these cool additional little features and tweaks, and we wouldn't have been able to replicate them again in Minecraft. So we just had to show you guys, you know, how it was done, how to build it, and it did end up being a bit like a plain average tutorial. So I do apologize for that, guys. Next episode will be better, I promise you. Hope you're all enjoying the new schedule. If you are, please do pop a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think of this house. I think it's looking freaking amazing. Probably some of my personal best ever interior work yet, as well as Shivery's. Shivery's absolutely on point. If you want to see more videos like this from me, Buildz, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Click that little bell symbol, stay notified, and you'll be able to see when I upload. And anyway, guys, love you so much. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. See you guys later.